at their own pace. I was a customs officer in Nigeria for 16 years. I left. Uncle Dudu was saying, what have you done? That is one of the things I have done. I was heading Comet Terminal, Tinkan Island Port Anti-Corruption Unit. I walked away. I walked away from customs. Etigore, have you heard that before? My sisters thought I ain't shady. Honestly, they thought some people were seriously casting spells on me. I walked away. That was my way of protesting. I do not want to raise my children with money I'm not proud of. I left. I went to England before I came here. But I did everything legit. So what can we do to have that Nigeria that could work? Let's start talking of restructuring. The present ruling party, when they were coming, the first thing on their manifesto was restructuring. But the moment they got there, they said it's not possible. Maybe at that time, if they gave the boys that are agitating now a little thing like restructuring, maybe we won't be in this situation. What is restructuring? Let the 6 regions operate the way they used to operate pre-1966. Cocoa House was built around that time. UI, all the good things, NTA Ibadan. The East were going at their own pace. The North too, they were doing fine. The pyramids in Kano, they were going to school, even though they subjugated a lot of their own people, but that's their own problem. Let us grow at our own pace. So if we are able to put these things in place, maybe, just maybe, Nigeria will not break up. Mr. Mani was mentioning a lot of things that should wake our consciousness. When I was in customs, I remember one year we wrote promotion exams. I came second in the whole country. I was not promoted. Why? Quota system. If you write an exam and you come second, are you not supposed to be promoted? But because somebody from my state on that rank, I've been on that rank for more than 10 years, they have to be promoted first, and somebody from Kano State, so to speak, has nobody in front of him, he will go. You see how that works? So those are the kind of things that we need to address before we start talking of whether one Nigeria will stand or it will not stand. Nigeria can stand, it can still work. We can take those baby steps, but let's start with restructuring. But who is going to bear the cat? The East. Now the Kano is agitating for Biafra. The East have how many states? 5 or 6? 5. You have 3 senators from each state. You have 5 times 3, 15 senators. If the 15 senators stand up on the floor of the House, we want this thing. Won't they force the other people to discuss? Have they done that? No. Those are the people, the few you mentioned, that are benefiting from one Nigeria. We, the general public in Nigeria, we have nothing to lose by Nigeria breaking. We have nothing to gain by Nigeria remaining one. I am telling you, it is those people that Nigeria represent their bank accounts. Nigeria is what they eat, what they breathe. They belong in every government. Every subsequent government, they belong. Those are the people that are our problem. Those are the people that are our problem. But unfortunately, I was talking about slave mentality with my wife. Apologies for using the word slave. Nigerians, some of us don't even realize we have a problem. We don't realize we have a problem. I shut down my Facebook account about 4 weeks ago. I have about 40,000 followers. But when you write a post, a fool will come and say, what do you do? Why you don't come here? Come and pause. Let me do you. Shall we go by? You understand? That's the mentality. They don't even realize they have a problem. So until maybe when they realize they have a problem, maybe they start making moves. And I come to this conclusion that there are two reasons that can break a country. Revolt, like you mentioned, and when the state fails. Revolt, it has started. But because the people don't really realize they have a problem, the revolt, Sunday go, Kanu and Co, may not work at the end of the day. You will see that the one that was saying he supports Kanu, he supports Igbo, now he has joined their party, story has changed, you know him. So those are the kind of things we are talking about. So the revolt maybe not, but the way Nigeria is heading, we are heading so fast towards becoming a failed state. How much did it change Naira last week? 570. The CFA, the money they spend in the Republic of Benin, and Naira is 1-to-1. Now, yes, 1,000 Naira is 1,000 CFA. So we are gradually approaching failed state status. Maybe when people can't feed themselves, maybe they will now face their oppressors. But like Uncle Dudu said, in the meantime, there is something we can do. Do your part. I am doing my part. Do your part. Do not encourage people to circumvent the system down there. And he asked, how can we get the machinery of government from these people? There was a suggestion. We have more than 10 million Nigerians abroad. Let's assume we donate $100 each. That will give us about $1 billion, right? If my math is right. Let's sponsor 60 candidates to the Senate. Those 60 people will change Nigeria. We can do it. $100, one person. Let's put it together. Just find 60 good heads and put them in the Senate. This is one of them. I have identified him. We can send him there. He will do the work for us. And there are other people like him. You know them. You know them. I know some. Let's put them there. Let them go and cause trouble on our behalf. Good trouble, you know. Good trouble. Let them go and cause that trouble. But are we going to do it? Can we do it? So until we sit down and realize that we have to do this, honestly, we don't know if Nigeria will break or not. Thank you.
Now, for those who are, ladies and gentlemen, can I have, can we keep it low a bit so the conversation here will not be drowned by voices? My brothers and sisters celebrating in the back, can we keep it a bit low so that the people speaking in the front will not be drowned, their voices will not be drowned? Alhaji, thank you so very much, sir. Your position reflected what I said along the line, that for those who are listening to this conversation, it's not a matter of right or wrong. It's not about a winner or loser. It is a conversation of stakeholders. You know, we are external stakeholders because we're the diaspora. And I believe that just like you said, it begins somewhere and it's a collective. But you know, say, I mean, they hold microphone. And I mean, if you ask any question, if by the time I ask, I give like 2-3 people chance now, it's time to move to the next thing and I have to be, you know, time conscious. But let me ask this question. I believe everyone is listening, please. Let me ask this question. Let me take advantage of the fact that I have the microphone. I listen to, both propositions. You took the whole thing to another trajectory by saying, will Nigeria break? You said, you know, how you take no? It's like, give the context, who said it to whom, But then you said, is it possible? And you examined the possibility and you gave other propositions to support, what you said. And at the climax of your presentation, you said, let us sponsor people from here. You know, and of course, get other people to buy into that. 60 people. And they will begin to make the change from there. Now, here's my question. The way they spend money in Nigeria is crazy. You ask them, where do they get this money from? Sir, you and I know this reality. So, with our $100, $200, $300 together, how do we sponsor 60 people and have an effective outcome?
We have actually tried it. I was one of the few people that started AAC with Omoyele Showore. That was the whole notion. We tried. We played our part. We formed a party. We started from a movement, take it back. We want to take Nigeria back. We wanted people to start donating. We were accountable. Everything is there on the website, you can see. But on election day, people were still collecting 1,000 naira. And we don't have that 1,000 naira to give. We only had money to buy airtime on radio, to buy water for people that will be going from door to door. That was what we could do. Before we get the money, when we take registered party in concept, we sweat for Lago here, and then we sit down, all of us, they sweat. You understand? So it is doable. But before, you know, when we put the money together, the first thing we need to do is sensitize the people, the electorate. Don't take these people's money. If they bring 100,000 naira to somebody on this street, share it for them. If he rejects it on behalf of the people on the street, the people will vote right. They will vote right. So we have to start the sensitization. 2023 is not far. Unfortunately, people like us don't retire for that game. Whether I good, whether I bad, I did. You know, it don't concern me. But people will still want to make it concern them. Start sensitizing the people back home. That's the answer. Sensitization.
Thank you very much, sir. Sensitization. And the beautiful thing in his response is not that, it's not saying that 100% will start and, you know, it is uhuru. It's not uhuru. Yeah, bits and pieces with transparency, accountability, and all that. Now, on that note, I would, you know, respond to you that you're probably pleased to reconsider bringing back your social media platform. Now, there are some people who would bring the kind of comments you talked about on your page. Sir, Alhaji, some people would still come on your page and say things that will make you even want to delete it. But how about considering that after the money in your pocket, when it comes to your voice, the social media followings is the next currency you have. 40,000 people. I have a bachelor's in social media marketing. So I know that as anyone who is an influencer, from like 10,000 followings on any social media across the platform, you have a huge currency. People are monetizing that. So when you have 40,000, that is a voice. And remember, the ripple effect of everything you post. Some people will, you know, talk about what you say in a way that upsets you. But how about those who are sharing your posts that are positive? How about the ripple effect? So there's a saying that you'll never know how much well you're doing or how many people you are influencing until you stop doing what you're doing. Do you buy my argument, sir? So please, it's our currency. If you propose spending money and all that, and you're the proponent of that, you allow people who shouldn't even be on your timeline, who you should ignore, to make you delete your currency, sir. How does that sound? So this is a very, very cerebral conversation, and I want to thank you so very much. Is anyone who has a question for Alhaji here? It's been very, very wonderful. Anybody who has a question? Yeah, sir. What's your name, sir?
Thank you. My name is Ibrahim. I just want to ask a question, sir. So how do we, you know, arrest youth restiveness right now? you know, in the country. Because if we start talking about the problem of Nigeria, the truth is that, as far as I am concerned, I believe Nigeria is a scam. It was built on scam in 1914, and it still exists as a scam. So, to be honest with you, I don't see a way out. We have so many problems that if we start going to the roof, I don't think we can sort it out. If people would sell their birthright for 1,000 naira, that's to tell you how bad the country is. And that's the truth, it's really bad. So how do we arrest youth restiveness? How do we do that, sir? Thank you.
Thank you very much. How do we arrest youth restiveness in Nigeria?
That's a big question. When the economy is not balanced, you will have restiveness. How do you engage them? How do you occupy them? Look at here, for example, in Baltimore State, I used to work for the Division of Parole and Probation. When we noticed that the summer months are coming and people are likely to start misbehaving, we create events to occupy them, for them to go and relax. You don't have that in Nigeria. Nigeria will always happen to you every day. Why will you not be resting? You have an appointment 10 o'clock at Lekki. You have to wake up at Ikorodu 4 a.m. And even that, you will still get to the appointment late. Why would they be resting? You know, it has no solution, as you said. But we can take those baby steps. The government, can take those baby steps. Engage these youth. Find jobs for them. Give them things to do. All those palliative or whatever they call them, the empowerment programs they do, you know it doesn't go anywhere. I don't know one person, one youth that got money from whatever program the federal government is going. But they always have a long list of people they've helped. So until the government itself becomes transparent and give the help to those that really need it, then they will keep having this problem. A youth that is engaged will not have time to be causing trouble. That is a fact. So they should keep them busy. Unfortunately, the money meant to keep them busy is being spent in Dubai. When the wife of a politician pays 1 year in advance at Al Buruj, or what do they call that fancy hotel? What's that money meant for? So until they stop that, those boys will still actually come after them and probably not help them when they come.
It's getting interesting. What do you say? Now, this is not just about eating or dancing to celebrate Nigeria. This that we're doing is also a reflection of the Nigeria brand. I mean, there was a time I traveled across the border and I went through Cotonou to Togo and all that. And each time they saw the Nigerian passports, the attitude changed. They treated me like I was an American. They made things difficult for me because it was like, why is it always there? I mean, it wasn't like I was doing anything, but it's like when they see you're Nigerian, we were like Americans to them. Forget it. Travel along the border. Once you begin to cross Togo, Cotonou, and all those places, and they know it's Ghana, the attitude changes, the recognition, they look at you. Now I have Mr. Olalekon Olariwaju. He just called me now and he said, in response to Mr. Abraham, in response to what you said now that you believe Nigeria is a scam, is a fraud. He's an attorney and he said to me that he has a copy of the 1999 Constitution right in his car, which debunks the claim that Nigeria is a fraud. I'd like to call him forward to say a couple of things, please. A round of applause for him. It's getting interesting.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to thank Tabi. We were classmates in university. I became a lawyer in 1995, so playing 1995 till now, it's been a long time. Now let's start with 1999 Constitution, and then let's start with the preamble. There's something about preamble, and then let's start with what is called autochthonous. Now, when I will take that from the layman's point of view. Okay, autochthonous is the preamble to the Constitution. And this is how the autonomous is framed. We the people. We the people of Nigeria. There was never a time we sat down and agreed on the Nigerian Constitution.
Can you say that again loudly?
There was never a time that we sat down and agreed on the 1999 Constitution. Point number one. Point number two. The 1999 Constitution was promulgated by Decree 25. And Decree 25 was promulgated by Armed Forces Unit Council. And then Armed Forces Unit Council were constituted by Hausa Fulani. And that is why Kano has 44 local governments. Lagos State has 22 local governments. So, it's a fraud. Ab initio. There's something like a 1999 Constitution.
The way out of the fraud.
It's either we break, and I'm of the school of thought that we break.
What is the best way to break?
Whichever way.
Tell us one.
No, listen.
Binding is necessary.
Listen, unusual situation demand unusual resolutions. If they work for it, let us fight. We cannot be behaving like cowards. We cannot. Nobody has monopoly of violence. Nobody. Okay? My good friend, my brother, he's a stupid guy. Yes, and I can say it without any source of brother. No, listen. Why you say this? I know what I'm saying. He's a senior lawyer. When Oshibado became a lawyer, Malame was still in secondary school. When Oshibado, quote me, Oshibado became professor at the age of 32 or so. I know what I'm saying. Now, Malame was still in secondary school. Okay? Now, but who controls Nigeria now, Malame? Legally, do you know why they banned Twitter? Just because Buhari felt that his ego was bruised.
So what do you think Oshibado should have done different?
A lot. I'm telling you. Let's flip it back. When Atiku was vice president of Obasanjo, I have it on good authority. Atiku took Obasanjo to court 30 times. Atiku is a lawyer. Okay? Atiku sued Obasanjo 30 times. And why are the lawyers representing Atiku? Yoruba lawyers. Now, come to Oshibado. Oshibado is a lawyer. He cannot even go to court. Section 145 of the Constitution is a mandatory section. Shall. When you see any word shall, it's mandatory, it's compulsory. You cannot waive it aside. Now, Section 145 states, and I will quote it. Yes. Section 145, Section 1, Subsection 1 says, whenever the president is traveling, he shall write the letter to the president of the Senate, and he shall write the letter to the Speaker of the House of Reps. Buhari never complied with the section. It's an impeachable offense. Okay? The two most important committees in the Senate are either by Yoruba. Judiciary Committee, Appropriation Committee. All of them are there. And that's why the officers will continue to call us cowards. And we are cowards. I don't owe anybody apology.
A round of applause for Mr. Olanrewaju Olalekan. Now, I believe that after listening to his own position on the whole thing, I think he actually didn't debunk your claim, Mr. Abraham. I think he actually affirmed your position that Nigeria is a scam. Now, whether that is right or wrong is subjective. It is subjective. It's a matter of personal opinion. It's not a right or wrong thing. But in the midst of all these things, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbádùn ara wa lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbádùn ara wa lọ. Gbogbo èrò tí a rò oríire ló já sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbádùn ara wa lọ. And what I'm saying is that in the midst of all these things, let us continue enjoying ourselves. Because every thought we have will eventually, or has eventually come to beauty, come to the best. So, whatever is going to happen to Nigeria, let's leave that to the hands of the one who created Nigeria. But in the meantime, Not be God who make Nigeria. Now me? Now you? Not the God. You see, I'm very different opinions now. I'm not going to change the trajectory of all these things, but I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, for the very beautiful, intellectual, entertaining, and warm conversation you brought to the table tonight. I thank you so very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Amadi. Thank you so very much for your, for your presentation and the response to all those things. And also to Alhaji Adeite for being the other leg that balance, the conversation here. And for every one of you who asked questions, who contributed, I want to thank you so much. We're going to do this same time next year in a much bigger place, in a much more beautiful place. A very big round of applause to everybody. And please do the same for me. I want a round of applause. It's been a very, very long one for me, and I'm enjoying myself. Thank you so much. Over to my girlfriend who's going to help me so I can get something to eat. What do you say?
They want to eat already.
Oh yeah?
I like.
So it's like those who want to talk, what do they talk?
Eyes are even busy, they can't even clap. That's how feeling they are. Okay, thank you so much. Once again, just like my boyfriend said here. And I want to say one thing only, just like Alhaji said, until one person that feeds the nation cannot fend for himself again, only one queen Nigeria. To the next item, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to use this platform to appreciate the supporters, the sponsors for this particular program. I will first and foremost give it to Tabi, Tabi, for this wonderful initiative.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dante Tabi. Give it up for him.
Please.
Thank you so much.
I love his courage. I love his zeal. And sometimes I have to run away from him. He pushes too much, too hard. But I like it. And I'm just going to call the names randomly. I want to appreciate Ashakola Marketing Limited. Thank you so much for the support and for sponsoring. I heard they gave Tabi $500,000 for this show. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
No, they didn't put on that much. It was 499,099 cents. But
I agree with you.
We'll manage it.
We'll manage it.
Thank you
so much. We appreciate it. But the cents will remain if this become balance off. I want to say thank you to Naija Times USA. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to PC Pro. Thank you so much.
PC Pro in the house!
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We want to say thank you to Show Snowflakes Catering. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
I don't cook for us. I never taste the food though.
We're heading to that, so you need to hurry up.
Okay. Because
the number of people at the back there, they fear me.
We want to say thank you to Helix Healthcare International, right? Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
Helix Healthcare, Incorporated.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Royal Minds, we say thank you.
SIS. They support lives. SIS in the house.
Yeah, fine. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you so very much.
Now then drop $1 million.
And that $1 million?
Now then.
How much is the deposit?
Who asked who?
Have they paid the balance? Did they pay full?
No.
They don't pay full. Okay.
They never pay full.
Let's go.
I will draw the money. Only if we talk. But it's okay. So that it will be balanced up. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, SIS.
Want to say thank you to Camp Music.
Yeah.
Camp Music, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Want to say thank you to Belumi.
Yeah, Belumi.
Universal Enterprises.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Want to say thank you to Raindrop Group LLC.
Original Donkey, the Tabi Raindrop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Want to say thank you to Family Affair with Dr. Tabi Felix. Thank you so much, sir. Oh. And want to say thank you to Dolphia.
Yeah, Dolphia Health LLC.
Dolphia Health LLC. Thank you so much. Cornerstone.
Yeah, Cornerstone Research and Development Center.
Cornerstone Research and Development Center, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you to Resofric FM.
Yeah, represented. Yeah, Resofric. Thank you all the way
Thank
from
you
Ohio.
so much. I want to say thank you to Tamak Lounge.
Those are my people. Tamak Lounge, Restaurant, and Pure Sound Systems.
Thank you.
All the way from College Park in Hartsville. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much to Care Concept LLC.
Care Concept LLC. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Well, so far we'll still come out and say thank you to most and the rest of the sponsors. So far, so good. Because we don't want to dull this moment, we are here to have fun, we are here to celebrate, we are here to hit and jubilate, take pictures and what have you. And we still have some Nollywoods in the house that we're still going to appreciate. But for now, we want to call the band to the bandstand.
To give us more music.
Give us some music.
Ladies and gentlemen, for very beautiful music, outstanding sound, I call the delectable, the talented, the amazing, the outstanding Latude Silva to come do justice to everything we have here and shake the room. And then you're gonna shake it, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. Latude Silva, a round of applause. Make yourself comfortable, and we'll be right back with you in a bit. Thank you.
Nàìjíríà yìí ti gbogbo wa ní. Kó má gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, torí kò sí òmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dà ní ilé, ẹ jẹ́ ká so wọ́n pọ̀ kára fi wọ́n ṣọ̀kan. Nàìjíríà yìí ti gbogbo wọn kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, torí kò sí òmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dàbí ilé, ẹ jẹ́ ká tó wọ́n pọ̀ ká fi wọ́n ṣọ̀kan. Láti lè ṣúgbọ́n sẹ́yìn àgọ́ nínú òní. Engineer Amadi, President Amadi Ife, Dr. Amadi, Cornerstone, Dr. Amadi, Cornerstone, Dr. Amadi, Cornerstone, Dr. Amadi, Cornerstone. Reads me after that.